This is my Hatsan Torpedo 150. It's a 177 caliber spring piston. When I was ordering it, for some reason I was thinking it was Vortex because they also make it in Vortex. This one's spring. It's a refurbished one. I got it for $159 and $10 shipping from the manufacturer. And I just want to say that I think it's pretty good money, gun for the money. I bought a scope on eBay for $20. It's a 3-9 by 40. Also has limited reticles, and it's kind of like a Pinty in a way. But instead of having the reticle up here or on the side, it has it over here next to the adjustments for the scope. What you have to do is you have to, from the closed position, you have to open this bolt, push it forward, and lock it in place. And then you put the pellet in right here, and then you close it. You can do that before you cock the rifle, or once you release the cocking arm and pull it down. When the cocking arm is in the down position, you can load the rifle. So there's 2 times you can load the rifle: before you cock it or while it's cocked. Once you close this right here and back into the regular position to fire it, then you can't load the pellet unless you recock the rifle. Anyways, I came up with a little pen, which I copied off a young man's site on YouTube. I don't know who he is. It was a while back. I did this also for the 990, I think, one of the variable pump rifles. It's the end of a pen, and I took a razor blade knife, and I carved it down to where this will pick up the 177 pellets, okay? I made another one for the 2.2 out of this part of the tube of the pen, and I heated it up in the middle and I squished it together, and then I carved that out similar to this, and it's a little wider that way, and I can pick up the 2.2 or the 2.5 pellets with that one. It looks almost like this. Anyways, what I do is I put this onto the skirt right there, okay? And then I put it into the little hole, and then I put my finger over the end, and then I just, once my finger's over the end and it's into the hole a little bit, for the barrel, I pull this straight back and just finish pushing it in with my finger. And so anyways, to cock the rifle, what you have to do is you push up right here on this little button. When you push it up, this arm comes out to cock it, and it takes 2 hands of someone with some strength to cock this rifle. Let me tell you, it is not easy. I'll do it with 1 hand, but I'm kind of strong. All right, so that is tough. So I can load it now, or I can load it before I did that. Once I close it, in order to close it, there's a button down here above the trigger. That has to be pushed in order to push the handle, the cocking handle, back up. Okay? Now it's back in place. Now I can fire it. Pretty cool, huh? So once it's cocked and back in place, I can't open this again. This is now the bear trap safety locked in place. Can't move it. If I forgot to load it, I redo the handle, pull it down. Of course, it'll be easy since it's already cocked, and then pull the bolt open and load it then. It has the standard Crossman safety, automatically goes on right here on the rifle. So to make it to where you fire, I pull back on the safety. Now it's ready to shoot. It does have the Quattro trigger, so there's 3 adjustments on it, and you can check that out online. The rear screw is real tiny. It's right inside of here. Very, very small. Some type of an Allen wrench, like one of the smallest there is. And then there's two with a little bit bigger wrenches here. And that each one has its own adjustment for trigger travel, hardness of the pull, those kind of things. And it's in the handbook that they send. They send one of the best handbooks for people when they get their rifle. And it does come with a 1-year warranty, refurbished. I got a good deal. And I paid $169 for this. And I have a 22 coming in a different model, and I have a 25 coming in a different model. So I ordered 3 models of underlevers. This one is shooting the RWS 7-grain hobbies at about 1,178 feet per second. So that breaks the sound barrier, because it goes like, past 1,080 feet per second is about what the sound barrier usually is. It's got close to a 3.5-pound trigger pull out of the box. Someone had adjusted this to be a lot tighter. I'm going to have to adjust it to make it lighter for me. It's probably at 7 pounds right now, or 8. I don't like it that way. But I put a sling on it. It's got sling mounts on the side and down here. So it's set up for only on the left side of the rifle for the sling mount, and on the bottom down here. It has either dovetail or Picatinny weaver, whatever, rails on it, both. You take your choice. It does not come with the scope. They eliminate the scope to keep the prices down a little bit. And then it has a nice cheek rest right here built in to the stock. So the 150 is the synthetic, and I think the 155 is the wood one. I'm not sure, but I know the 150 is the synthetic. And it's kind of hollow down here. So with the spring piston, it kind of magnifies the sound a little bit. But it's basically a really nice rifle. It has so much power that it does kick this open sometimes, right here. And I'm okay, because the pellet's already gone by then. It doesn't kick it open all the way, just it lifts up just a little bit. Nothing to worry about, though. It does have some recoil, and it is a little bit loud, but not too bad for me. I did shoot the open sights first, sighted them in for 15 yards, and it was really precise at 15 and 25 yards. I got about a 1.5 to 2 inch groups at 25 yards with open sights, shooting the field target trophies by H&N. Today I'm shooting H&N field target trophies, and I'm also going to try the Spanish-made Winchesters and see how they do. If they were the Chinese-made, I wouldn't put them in this gun, because they don't shoot good for me. They do for some people. They do in my variable pump guns, but none of my break barrels and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now. I do have a really good shot group from earlier in the day. It was about, most of it was within like 1.5 inches. There was 1 or 2 shots that went further out, down there at the 25-yard mark. I'm not going to go down there and show you the group. It's like 9 shots, 8 or 9 shots, real tight, and then 1 or 2 outside. My 6th shot went flying. So that was the worst one. So I think this is going to break in really well for me, even though it's refurbished. I think the person let it sit around a lot. It had some rust on it and stuff. So, good deal.